Welcome to Good Life USA. You're about to start living the good life, which means that you'll never pay retail for a hotel again. Once your card is activated, you'll save money on hundreds of thousands of hotels and resorts, and some of the best brands in the world. Start living the good life now. And congratulations on making the decision to learn more about how living the good life can literally change your life. You're here because you received a free VIP club card, a card that allows you to save up to $200 at hundreds of thousands of hotels and resorts worldwide. $200. Now that's a lot of money. To put it in perspective, that's a week's worth of groceries for a busy family, a dinner date with that someone special at your favorite upscale restaurant, or even 2 tickets and all the trimmings to see your favorite NFL team. You get the picture. It's a lot of money, right? Well, what if I told you that the person who gave you the VIP club card, the very same card that you just activated, is going to make $100 when you save $200? That's right, $100. Now I know what you're thinking. You're asking yourself right about now if I actually just said that the person who gave you a free VIP club card is making $100 when you save $200. Yep, that's exactly what I said. Curious? We thought you might be. In fact, you're probably scratching your head thinking, okay, how the heck does this work? I thought you might be the curious type. So what do you say we get right down to it? You want very badly to believe that this is no joke, that you can actually make $100 every time you give away a free club card to someone you know or anyone you meet, and they use it to save $200. Am I right? I thought so. Well, I'm not going to disappoint you. In fact, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. You can actually make even more than $100 every time someone saves $200. Well, now that you're here, this is how it works. The person who gave you your free VIP club card received one just like you did. In fact, they loved it so much that they decided to listen to these videos and then made the decision to start making money, handing them out to everyone they knew. Once they started making $100 and more on every card that got used, frankly, they started to live a different lifestyle. All of a sudden, they started paying cash for everything. They started taking quality vacations with their loved ones. They paid cash for braces for their children. They started enjoying dinners out with that someone special at their favorite upscale restaurants. You get the idea. Their life changed in a way they could never have imagined. And I'm here to tell you that yours is about to change too. Let's get down to the nuts and bolts. So here it goes. The person who gave you your VIP club card, let's call him John, started like everyone else does, with 10 cards. He started handing them out to his family and friends, and even some of his closest business contacts. Anyone that he thought stayed in hotels and resorts and wanted to save money. Well, who doesn't want to save money on hotels and resorts, right? So that was pretty much everyone. He gave all 10 cards out in no time at all. Pretty soon, all the people he'd given cards to had used them to book hotels and resorts. And since John made $100 every time someone else saved $200, he now had made $1,000. He loved the feeling of helping someone first and then getting rewarded once they saved money. Talk about a feel-good business. This was it. John started thinking about anyone else he knew that he could give free VIP club cards to. So he thought of his friend Chuck, who had his own yogurt shop and could probably use a free customer appreciation program. Chuck loved the idea and started handing out cards to all of his customers, which increased his sales and customer loyalty. In just 4 months, Chuck had given out 500 cards to his customers in the yogurt shop. Talk about excited. John knew that if all the customers Chuck gave cards to used them to save $200, he could potentially make $50,000. Well, it wasn't long before those 500 customers started booking hotels and resorts, saving money, and you guessed it, John started making money, real money. First, $1,000, then $4,000, then $15,000, and then $17,000. Not only was John making money from the cards he gave out personally, he was making even more money from the cards Chuck was giving out. Even so, while John was excited about all this new income he was making, he couldn't help wondering if it could get any better. Well, the answer is yes, much better. John was making money from the 10 VIP club cards he handed out personally, and he was making even more money from the 500 cards his friend Chuck handed out in the yogurt shop. Remember, John makes $100 every time someone uses a card to save $200. So far, John has made nearly $20,000 and stands to make even more as the cards Chuck handed out get used. Now let's take it to the next level. Unbeknownst to John, 3 of the people that received a free VIP club card from him and another 97 that received one from Chuck decided to join Good Life USA to start handing out cards as well. Just like John, they each gave out all 10 of their initial cards in no time. And just like John, they each started making $100 every time someone saved $200. So without even knowing it, John had 100 people start their own VIP club card business. And in total, they handed out 1,000 cards. I'm sure you can guess what happened next, right? Those 1,000 cards started getting used, and the people that handed them out started making $100 every time someone saved $200. But what John didn't know was that he also made $25 on each of those cards. When half of the cards were used, John made an additional $12,500. That's because Good Life USA tracks the card numbers back to John, so he also gets paid when those people save $200. So let's recap. John had already made $20,000 from his own efforts, and now he just made another $12,500 from the efforts of 100 people, most of which he'd never even met before. That's $32,500, and that's a lot of money. Best of all, this income was generated from something that was given away for free. Talk about a win-win business. John was ecstatic. If by now you're saying to yourself, "All right, stop the insanity, I'm in. How do I get my own VIP club card business?" By becoming a Good Life USA VIP club card business owner, you can make up to $100 every time you hand out a free VIP club card to someone and they use it to save $200 on booking hundreds of thousands of hotels and resorts worldwide. Further, you can make another $25 on every card handed out by someone to whom you gave a card that starts their own VIP club card business, whether you know them or not. As you've seen with John in the previous videos, the money can really start to add up. Getting started couldn't be easier. It costs just $79 to become an independent business owner in Good Life USA and start your very own VIP club card business. You get 10 cards with your initial membership kit, so you can start making money right away. Further, you can order as many extra cards as you want, so you can grow your business at any pace that is comfortable. Whether your goal is to generate some extra money to make ends meet, or like John did, develop some really serious income, the VIP club card business can meet your goals. Simply click the Get Started button below. We can't wait for you to start living the good life with Good Life USA.